What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Factorio Space Age episode 18. Last episode, I got the nuclear reactor set up and working. It's very small, but it does help us out a lot. We were having a lot of power issues. Now that is solved, and if there's power issues later on, I can just add another reactor. Also, I went ahead and built this little ship here. And I also added the visible planets mod. I saw it in someone else's video and just thought that it looked really cool. And I wish it was implemented normally in the game. I wish it didn't have to be a mod because it looks really cool. Anyways, today I want to go to Vulcanus and start getting things set up there. Kind of ignore Novice for a little while. I'm going to let mining productivity run while I get things set up. But before I can head there, I'm going to have to get this all decked out and ready to go with a bunch of items to get us started in Vulcanus. So, but before I do that, I do want to make sure the ship is going to make it all the way there. So I'll go ahead and add couple of stations here. I'm gonna add a passenger present wait. That way it doesn't just keep going back and forth constantly. I mean that or I can just add like circuit condition and leave that blank. I think that'll work as well. Oh, there is no passenger present, but apparently we're testing it out anyways. So I just want to make sure I got enough on hand. Fuel is dropping pretty quickly, but I just want to make sure that the guns are going to do their job and take care of these asteroids for us. And we're going to gather a whole bunch of resources as well. I mostly needed the ice, but so far so good. How's fuel looking? Looks like we have enough to get us there in a straight shot, which is good. Yeah, it looks like the guns are handling it no problem as well. I'm not too worried about that. It'll be even better once we get more physical projectile damage and stuff. Oh, that was cool. That looks neat. So it is stopped here. It doesn't look like it's going to take off on its own. I want to add... I'm going to put that one on there. And that should just keep it from running all on its own. So fuel definitely went down pretty quick. That's to be expected. It's still early game, so we don't have the advanced recipe for these yet. I might replace one of these with a speed module. But I think it'll be okay. I can add some circuit conditions to these so that the ship doesn't leave until it's over, 20,000 fuel or something like that. So we made it there just fine. These are running pretty good. I was worried that these were going to be a little bit too slow and that these would take all the ice and process it really quickly, but it looks to be handling fine. But we are like out of the ice chunks, so we didn't get very many of those. But once these tanks are filled up with water, that should be fine. Either way, we're good on resources. Why is this not? Okay, so I mean we're doing all right with iron plates. It looks like ammo looks fine. So all in all, I think it was a success. I'm actually going to send it back to Novice now. I know that the fuel wasn't quite full up yet, but I want to get this back to Novice. I guess while it's flying, I can go ahead, add a section. Let's change the name of this. Planet. And then for that, I'm going to want... I can change the order of these later. But, you know, I want 50 of those. I'll do 50 of those. Just a pretty basic amount of things. I'm going to do 100 substations. We'll grab some... Definitely some solar panels. I want 100 of those. 50 assemblers should be fine. Do you want some chemical plants? That's a raw capacity of 10. I'm going to grab 20 of them. 10 refineries should do. Yeah, some electric furnaces. Why not? Okay, I think that should do it for now. So we get this thing filled up with all of these items. You can see all of our robots are just going nuts. You know, all the rockets are sending. Okay, another thing I need to do. Let's see if I notice anything that I'm missing. Oh, construction bots. I will need some of them. And logistic bots. Don't want to forget those guys. Start with 50. Actually, we'll do 100 of each of them. I don't even know that I have 100 of them. Something I need to get set up is logistics bots being produced, which I think I'll take that off. I'm gonna need red circuits. So what I can do is that, and I can just use a requester chest and request a little bit of red circuits, not a lot. There's 50 of them. And then those can go in there. Enable, disable. We have less than 200. And then same for this side. Actually, don't need that one. Alright. Almost there. Actually, I believe these can get moduled. They can. That's the best way to do it. Beacon just these two on the ends, that way it'll speed up everything else. Okay. Now that aside, disable all these because you can't go on the ship unless your inventory is empty. So if I trash everything, they'll take it all back into storage for us. Whoops. And this is almost set up. I feel like I'm missing something else. But I think this is everything we need to at least get started and set up. We can make a little mall on Vulcanus. But all we are all missing is some construction bots. It already has 50 construction on board. 42 available on the planet. 23 available. So what I can do, I don't have very many logistics bots in general. Yeah, I'm gonna let those, actually let me make sure they're even working faster. That's better. So same for all of these guys. I wanna, I don't think I can travel with these in my inventory either. Where? Only armor and guns allowed. Yeah, so I have to get those out of my inventory. Let me see if I can do that without losing them. Actually, another thing that I should do, I'm going to add another section here. Raw material. And then for this one, I want to say, you know, bring 400 iron plates, 400 copper, some steel, Oh, not 4,000. What's the rocket capacity for these is actually 1,000. Maybe I should have done 1,000 of those. Rocket capacity for greens is 2,000. That's a lot. I don't need that many. It looks like it's going to bring me 1,000 after all. Okay, so we're going to leave that at 1,000. Rocket for 400. That's going to end up bringing me 2,000, I'm pretty sure. I don't have enough reds. I'm going to ignore that one. Change that to 300 since that's what it's going to send me regardless. Oh, geez. I'm just forgetting. I need to bring components to build a rocket silo. Yes, I need that too. Okay. I need 1,000 steel. I got the blue circuits, pipes. So 200 motors and 1,000 concrete. All right. So we got everything. We need to make a rocket silo, a bunch of other miscellaneous items. So I think we are ready to go. All I need to do now is travel to the space platform. And then make our way back over to Vulcanus and drop down and see what we're working with. All right. We have arrived in our little spaceship. Now I just need to hope I have everything that I want, and off we go. Let's take a look at power. Power's doing wonderful. I mean, not even close to our production cap, which is increasing because Vulcanus has a very, very high solar panel output, which is awesome. That looks good to go. No damage or anything. Awesome. I love that. The visible planets thing is awesome. Alright. Oh, it's over there. I was drawing a blank. I was like, how do I get down? So let's go ahead and drop down and see how we're looking. All right. Ooh, that's only 1,000,000? That's not great. That's not very much coal at all, actually. There's a little worm right there. Small demolisher. We'll be taking one of those out fairly soon. I just want to get a little run around. And see what we've got to work with. Looks like some sulfur right there. Here's our calcite. I just realized there's something I forgot to bring, and that's regular mining drills. Where is the tungsten gonna be? I cannot wait to get cliff explosives going. The cliffs here are pretty bad. Alright, there's some tungsten right here, which is in a Demolishers territory. We'll figure out how we're going to work with that in a bit. Let's go start getting some things dropped. From the ship, we're going to want substations, belts. Oh, I forgot to bring the hub thingy. Yeah, that's what I needed. I forgot a cargo landing pad. So I'm actually going to end up sending this guy back. But we need one of those. And 50 of those. Completely forgot about those. That looks good. Alright, I'll send that back to Novice. Should be fine on its own, so I'm going to leave that alone. And we need to set up an area. Maybe right next to the coal patch. Also, let's go ahead and get some of this taken care of. Ah, I forget that they take damage from the fire. Okay. So let's go ahead and place down. Stop it. Let's copy that. And get kind of started just getting our grid built. And get some power going. The day-night cycle on Vulcanus is very short, but the power of the solar panels is much higher, which will get these charged up pretty quick. I don't know why they're not. Working. Okay, now they are. Now they're charging. There we go. Did our ship make it back? It did. So it's going to end up refilling on everything again. Why do we not have... We have 2 available on the planet. It's probably just going to take a minute, because we should get all of this stuff. Okay. That's not going to last a super long time, but it'll be enough to at least get us started. Did I grab... I didn't. What did I unlock? Got those unlocked, okay. The next step's gonna be... I want to get more of these taken out. Takes tungsten ore, sulfuric acid, carbon. Need to mine some calcite. I don't know if I need to do that with a miner. I don't think I do. I think I can just go over here and hand mine it. That'll get that unlocked. Steam condensation. Acid neutralization. This is going to be super helpful for power production. Literally just need sulfuric acid and calcite. And then you have steam for days. Where am I going to want to put the cargo landing pad? I think I'm going to put the cargo landing pad right here. Is that thing ready to go? Yes. But I do want to have some temporary storage right here. Don't want to mess with the furnaces. Well, I'm going to need those, I think, initially. What do I need to unlock the foundry anyways? Craft tungsten carbide. Tungsten ore, sulfuric acid. So I need sulfuric acid. Just need the ship, which is back. So give me pump jacks, chemical plants. It's kind of a whole lot of everything. Cargo landing pad. Let's get those. Need some more solar panels. And our pipes. Oh, mining drills. There we go. Okay, is that it now? Whoops. That's cool. I survived at least. I forgot that the little drop pods can do damage on you. Did I drop off the... I did. The landing pad. Sure, we'll put it right there. Alright, pump jacks, pump jacks. We need to get some sulfur on the way. Can I make... yeah. Actually, let's make a few. Put that... So we have sulfuric acid. Now we need to get some calcite, figure out how we're going to get that mined. We don't need a lot of it initially. I'll probably just put a few of these guys down. And how much is here anyways? Not very much. I don't know. I know I selected rich resources when we started this, but these resources are not very rich. That'll be enough to at least get it started. So I need carbon, tungsten ore. Tungsten ore is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. So that is where I need to set up. I'm going to make a temporary plate maker. So it's going to be copper plates and iron. So we do have some here that we're going to want to smelt up. Not a lot. I need sulfuric acid, tungsten ore, and carbon. Let's set up a temporary one of these. I think these craft pretty slow. Where the heck are... Drop that down. Let's just get these dropped down anyways. Which I think they'll actually get... They're going to go into the cargo landing pad now. Instead of just dropping randomly over here. Okay. There we go. That unlocks a whole bunch of good stuff for us. We need... foundry. Uses refined concrete, which is unfortunate. And lubricant. It's going to be a while until we can actually start making foundries anyways. But this is set up now. I'm going to drop down the refineries, because we're going to need them. We're going to need to mine the coal, which there's not a lot of to begin with either. Where the heck is the... right here. So we need coal, calcite, and sulfuric acid to make heavy oil in the oil refinery. Coal, calcite, and sulfuric acid all right there. So let's bring Everything we need. I want to make sure we definitely do not build on Demolisher territory. It looks like we're okay. So there's that. So we need... to set up some basic coal liquefaction. I know this is not the best way to do this, but it'll work. Okay. That is set up. Let's go put those in there. Very slow. Okay. Get a basic lubricant setup going. So we need lubricant, refined concrete. I can't really get stone here, so how am I going to get concrete? I might just have to import it. I don't want to. But I will need water, which we can get from steam condensation and then steam from this. Why did I misalign that so badly? There we go. That's going to give me a whole bunch of steam, which in turn I can use to in these guys for some basic power. All right. So we got water, steam, heavy oil. This is not going as planned. I got everything just kind of everywhere. I do want to set up another one of these. But, oh. I want to request stone instead, which will then turn into bricks, and then we can start making refined concrete. No, we can't actually, because we need iron ore. Actually, I'm not even making refined concrete on Novice. So how can we easily make it here? Can we get iron ore from... No. Oh, we can make concrete from molten iron. I did not know that. And then from there we can refine it. I see. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to, I guess, import concrete. Enable that when steel is less than 100. That way we don't use up all of the iron that we have here. And then right there we can request 50 iron plates. And that'll give us steel pretty slowly, but it'll do something. And this can then output right here. Alright, so we have refined concrete, we have tungsten, steel, lubricant. Oh, are you guys gonna... I didn't filter that. There we go. I should be able to make the first foundry, I think. That's going to be temporary setup here as well. Foundry. It's got the lubricant. I have refined concrete now. I've got, yeah, pretty much all of that. So we can go ahead. Sure. How many is it going to need? No more than 50 of everything, so. Was it steel that it needed? Steel circuits, tungsten, and refined concrete. I'll keep 100. Okay. So that's everything it needs. I can then go here. Actually, I'm not even going to go that far, because I'm going to replace this immediately with a foundry to get the 50% productivity bonus. Oh yeah. Big mining drills researched. Let's get rid of that. Foundry to make foundries. So that's connected. That's still in the right spot. Keep grabbing those. I want to grab these ones. I can't put productivity modules in those. Okay. And then from there, we'll have foundries. Got 3 of them. Okay. So foundry's complete. Let's go. Filter it. Enable, disable when the foundry. And that's a rocket capacity of 5. So when we have less than 10. Sweet. So now that we have the foundry, we can start making things with the lava. Got the offshore pumps. So what are we short on? Ah, missing like tungsten carbide. Okay. Which is down here. So what I'm going to do, got solar panels. Electric mining drill. I want to make a blueprint. Yes, can only be built on resources. I'm not sure where Mr. Worm is at. I don't see him on the map. Hopefully, I don't think he'll attack when it's just blueprints. But I want to do... Oh, no shit. Okay. So I would need a big mining drill regardless. How do we make those? Okay, so that's going to need a few things. Alright, so I think what I can do... I'm going to need a big mining drill. I don't know if that's going to need a liquid. It is going to need a liquid. Crap. Okay. It is going to need molten iron. Let's get that set up then. Temporarily here. Molten iron from lava. It's going to produce stone. I can just bring the lava where I need it. Run a line of lava. I'm going to want a source of calcite. Where is it? Less than 400. Okay. Iron from lava. Okay. That's going to give us the molten iron, which we can then hop into that temporarily that way. We're going to need electric engines as well. Those will be fairly easy to set up, actually. Alright, so I'm going to need some pretty basic materials to get things running. Engines are going to be pretty important, as well as electric engines. So if I get... I'm going to... It's probably... at least initially, it's going to be pretty bot-based, I'm thinking. So I can make steel. Cast gears. And... plates. And then I can also put some stone into a box. Okay. That gives us all of those basic pieces. I have one foundry left, but that I think is everything we would need to make engines now. And we can do temporary engine setup, and it's 1 for 1. Oh, pipes, but those I can also pass those directly. Let me go ahead and get these all wired up so that they don't overfill. Okay. Those are all limited now. So we have pipe, steel, iron. Can I prod module? I can. So we can do that. That's all set. Oh. There. There is my basic electric engine setup. And we also are going to need... Definitely need more tungsten, but we need... we need red circuits too. Isn't there a way to get... Okay, so I gotta go heavy oil into light oil to petroleum gas. And then I'll be able to make plastic from there. Pretty basic cracking setup. Heavy oil to light oil. Oh, it needs water too. Oh, we have water over there. So it's actually... Okay. So I need to make plastic. I think I'll do that right there. Okay. We got plastic set up pretty basically. That's less than 400. So now I need to get green circuits kind of automated. But I don't have any more foundries. I'm going to take this out. I don't really want that anymore. And I think what I can do is if I go back here to novice, let's take a look and see how things are looking. Still chugging along on that, but I think what I need to do eventually I'm gonna copy some of these and transfer them over. But for now I need to figure out how I'm gonna get my circuits going. Alright, so that'll work for green circuits. Request green. And plastic. And then output red circuits. Don't have very many productivity modules left. I'll do 3 of those for now. Enable, disable when reds are less than... Alright, so red's done. Green's done. Now all I am missing is tungsten carbide. One thing I do want to grab from Novice though is... Do I not have it automated? Huh. I need repair packs. But I don't think I have those automated. Okay. Repair packs at least are automated now so they can fix all of my injured bots. And then from here, I might be able to get a little bit more tungsten that way. Okay. That is working. Almost done here. Enable, disable when big mining drills are less than 50. Oh, did I get a drill? There we go. So let's grab that. I'm going to use it. And we're going to sneakily try to mine some of that tungsten real quick. I did it like this before. I don't know where the worm is at, but if I... It's not letting me... Well, it's in blueprint. It's not letting me put those in. What if... do that. Actually. Something like that. And then copy. I don't know where the worm is at, but pretty much let it kind of run that way, and then I can... Before the worm comes and destroys me, I can get rid of it. And then just come back and place it back down. Rinse and repeat. And that's kind of how I did it before. Does it work well? No, not really. Alright, power ran out anyway, so we'll grab that. What should I get? Not very much. What's going on now? What am I missing now? Oh, still the tungsten. Alright. How many drills do I got? 5 of them now. Not bad. What I need, though, is I need copper being produced because I need to then... Oh, where is it? I want to copy this. We're going to need the machine gun turrets to take out the first demolisher. And we're also going to need a lot of red ammo, which also takes a lot of copper. That up. And we're going to have to start taking care of excess stone. And we're going to enable when it's greater than 2,000. Okay. We have molten copper. Now we want to get plates. For ammo production, I want to make it somewhat close. Let's see. Alright. Something like this should work. And this we're going to request iron, copper, steel. Less than 1,000. Why is this not working? Oh, because we're out of carbon. Carbon, we need just coal and sulfuric acid. That's easy enough. So if we make... Where the hell is it? What is that made in? A freaking chemical plant? Okay. Enable, disable when that is less than a few hundred. Alright, that's back up and running. Now we need to... It's gonna be a long time till I have the ammo that I need. Because this is pretty dang slow. That's better. Our power's actually not doing the best. We're getting pretty close to our very limited 8 steam turbines right here. This heavy oil's not keeping up either. Just throw a beacon there. I mean, that'll help speed it up a little bit as well. Okay. Now I need to remember... Let's turn that on. I remember how I did it before. I need to put down ghosts of the turrets. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to want 50 of them. And I think I can... Nope, not that. Oh, I see. So I want each of them to have 20. And then if I create a blueprint of that, put it there for now. Should be able to place that, and then it's going to fill them with 20. So that works perfectly. Okay. So that's all ready to go. Now I just need the ammo. Go ahead and trash unrequested. Alright, it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to get this ammo together and then go take out... Hopefully it's a small demolisher, but take out the demolisher that's by the tungsten patch. That way I can just start belting it up and in. Alright, I went ahead and researched up the next physical projectile damage. So number 8. That might be enough to take out a small demolisher. We'll see. So my plan is to free up this territory, which looks like it's a pretty big one. That way we have access to the tungsten ore here. And then I'll probably want to start expanding forward, or up. Yeah. Because down here it looks like it's just a bunch of lava and cliffs, which isn't good for expansion. So I want to open this territory, probably this one. I guess both of these, because there's a third here. But let's see if we can even take out one small demolisher. So I'm going to come into his territory right here. We can go ahead and place down the turrets, and they should hopefully fill almost all of them with 20 rounds. I don't know where the worm is at right now. He was heading down this way, so I'm sure he's on his way. So that's done. I'm going to turn the bots off. Let's see if I can't go find him. Must have gone pretty far. It's a big territory, and there's a lot of lava, so I can't really get around much. Where are you? I'm not seeing him. Where the heck did he go? Alright, now is when I definitely wish I had a mech suit. That way I could fly over these little lava ponds. There it is. I think. Yep, that must be him. So if I just go ahead and go... Oh, I don't have any ammo on me. Might help to have some ammo on you so that you can give him a little couple taps with your gun. Where is it? I just want a little bit of ammo. Let's see if I can get him to take out this cliff right here. I think you can. Oh, they do take out the cliffs. Neat. Alright, now I need to start running towards my turrets. Well, that's not good. No, 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 no. Come on. There we go. That thing is so slow. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we did get him. I don't have repair packs on me. Okay. That gave me quite a bit of tungsten. Let's go back over within range. Get rid of all that. Okay, so that opened up this entire territory. That's not bad. I want to try and take these ones as well. We have all the ammo. Let's do... Oh, and I realized earlier, I did this backwards. I should have had 3 of the red ammo and 1 yellow, but I had 3 yellow instead of... Yeah, that was pretty silly. I didn't even notice it until I was like, how's all my yellow ammo backed up so much with all the speed modules? But got that taken care of. Now we need to explore up here a little bit. There's the other one. That's a small demolisher as well. Let's go get his attention real quick. That one's done. Get these all repaired. I didn't do very much damage at all on that one. So it took out 16 of them. Okay. So that territory's opened up now. Is that another coal patch? No, it's not. It just looks like it would be a coal patch. We have some more calcite up here, though. No, there's... Okay. I think I see the next one. Or he was just right here. So he's over there. Alright, let's get one more. So I must have triggered him by placing these, so he's probably coming this way now. It's done. Sure is. Okay. So that one's taken out as well. That freed up a ton of space. Probably take this one out as well. Actually, what I can do, I only have 40 turrets, but I can just go place them down in the territory and not worry about going and finding it and like tracking him down. Eventually it's gonna come and run into the cluster of turrets. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I got 20 big mining drills now, 10 foundries, so that'll help with expanding the base. Got that done. Oh, actually, he's right there. So let's go. Get that placed up real quick. Oh, I must be really short on bots. No, I've got the full 30. Okay. Boop. Uh-oh. ended up taking out 2 of my turrets before he even got here. Okay. That's done. Alright, so we got plenty of space now for next episode to actually start building a base. Tons of tungsten from the worms. Let's go ahead and start on... I'll do another steel productivity, I guess. How do I unlock that? Need to craft tungsten plates to unlock the metallurgic science pack. Okay, so that'll be on the next video. Next video, I want to get science going, get some rocket silos built. But I want to, yeah, next video, I have some ideas on how I want to make this, I'm not even going to call it a base, but it's just like a little camp. Make it a lot better. Probably using some buses. And try to get it to, I want the green belts. Start stockpiling a bunch of green belts. That way we have those before we go to Fulgora. And eventually Gleba. I don't mind Gleba that much. Gleba or Gleba. I don't know which one it is. But that, I think, is going to do it for this video. I'll go ahead and get all this out of my inventory. 4 worms worth of tungsten. Definitely helped us out quite a bit. 34 big mining drills now. 10 of these. Is that what I'm limiting to? Is 10? Let's actually increase that to 20. That way I've got plenty of them ready to go next video. Yes. Perfect. That is going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, especially if you're still watching now. I know it was longer. There wasn't a lot of talking either, because I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do here. I kind of forgot all the mechanics of Vulcanus, so now I have some ideas. So next video I want to get this base going a lot better, get some science going, rocket silos, all that good stuff, and then once this base is self-sufficient with bots and everything, we'll move on to Fulgora and probably start dabbling in quality a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to see more, later.